Hey everyone, this is Jalexel and welcome to Channel Duello. Well, the next faction in our list for this season is Northern Rams. Northern Rams received some really broken cards, and I wouldn't say broken cards, but there are some, interesting interactions. And if you can't, just stop them, I mean, the game goes out of control. I'm not gonna play that meditating mage deck that people are playing, but you're gonna see a game that I'm playing against that deck, so you can see how bad it can be. But if you're not, just playing control cards, it's really hard to deal with it. Instead, I'm gonna play, something similar to the previous seasons. There's a new card that I'm going to try here. Rafard's Vengeance. It is really a great card, great addition to any Northern Realms deck, in my opinion. The other, new cards are, they really fit mage category, but hopefully, they can fix that meditating mage thing, creating lots of resilience units on the board. That's really unhealthy. So maybe they should, I mean, fix Idron, maybe because Idron creates a lot of unhealthy stuff. Anyway, so that's another topic that needs to be discussed. So I'm not gonna play that deck, as I told you before. I'm not gonna play it ever. And instead, this deck is much more fun to play, and it needs more brains to actually play it. And you could always make some mistakes. This is again a dual deck with Inspired Zeal. And what are the differences between this deck and the previous season's deck that I was playing with? Well, in this deck, I need to run Rafard's Vengeance because it's really powerful, but it's 9 provision, so something needs to go out. And the victim was Baron in this case, so instead of Baron, we are running Vengeance. Well, Baron is really good against some decks, but he could be kinda useless against like Skellige or some of the decks that don't boost their units a lot. So instead we're running this, and since we're gaining 1 provision, I also added Margarita to the list. She could be really useful, and there is also this interaction with Vengeance. So let's talk about this card a bit. Well, since I'm running Inspired Zeal leader ability, I can immediately use the order of this card, and sometimes it really helps. Well, I mean, typically your 3 leader charges go to Prince Ansei, Southkirk, and ideally the 3rd charge would go to Shani, resurrecting one of the Benar students. But people are playing graveyard hate cards, so Benar student, I mean, nowadays can't, do anything. I mean, Xavier Lemons comes into play and, gets it. Nilfgaard steals it from your graveyard, and so on. So there are many answers to this guy. Benar student is mostly a bait in this deck. So, I mean, you usually resurrect your correct marine with Shani, and that's not bad at all. So what I'm trying to say is your 3rd leader charge could go to Rafard's Vengeance. There's no harm in it, and I really recommend playing that card in the first 2 rounds, because you're gonna play additional bronze cards and you're gonna draw your cards, so it's gonna help you thin out your deck. I think that's why it's really powerful. And there's also this crew option. Normally crew ability, I mean, there should be 2 soldiers next to the engine, but instead the mages are acting like soldiers. As you see, mages help the siege engine and create a portal, so the bullet goes through that. So I mean, it's really good art and concept. I really like it. So that's why mage could be considered as a soldier here. So that's why they say mages contribute to this card's crew ability. So, I mean, if you somehow create a soldier and mage pockets, and there are a lot of mages and soldiers in this deck, it's really not difficult to create that pocket. After you do that, whenever you play a mage or soldier next to the siege engine, you deal a random 2 damage. So that could happen, I mean, once or twice in the round, though. And if you use your leader ability, you immediately use your order. And if you play a bit longer, like 5 round passes, you can play another bronze unit. So keep that in mind. It's really a good idea to save one of your bronzes in your hand so that you can play it with vengeance. But there's only one downside. There's this Hubert fella, so he could pop out sometimes in bad situations. Like you draw your card and all of a sudden it's Hubert. So that's why I hesitate to add Hubert here, but double thinning is, I think, good, so it's worth taking that risk. Anyway, so enough about Rufford's Vengeance. So the other cards are, similar. Since we're running Siege, we gotta have 2 Ballistas in addition to Reinforced Ballista. And so that makes 4. We also have War Chariots. War Chariot is okay card. Not great, but good. And Vengeance is also Siege Engine. So we have 6 Siege Engines. I mean, we used to have like 4 or 5 in the previous patches, so that's really good. And there is also Winch in this deck. I was running Winch to play with Shiny sometimes, and also War Chariot, but now Winch has another target, which is Raffar's Vengeance. So if you have Winch along with Vengeance in the first round, I recommend keeping it. You use your Winch on it, and then, you can use the order once again and play another bronze card. I mean, playing 2 cards in single run is really a powerful interaction. So you should never underestimate that. So if you're playing against Vengeance, you should definitely try to find the answer to it. Okay, so the rest of the deck seems similar. Boiling Oils, Casting Contest, Bombardment, Winch, and Void, to shuffle the deck. And a single Royal Guard, since it's a soldier and could boost your units like Ansi or Sartkirk for additional boost. So the deck is really playing well. Since there is some additional thinning, I mean, you can draw most of your golds this time. Well, not always, but most of the time. So I definitely recommend playing this compared to other versions. But the meta isn't set yet, so maybe we could see some other different versions of mage decks. Like I was testing this deck earlier. Some mage swarm thing going on with Spellweaver and so on. This is fun to play, but I don't think it's really powerful. But maybe some player will find an optimized list, chapter of wizards, mages, and so on. This looks fun as well. Okay, so let's move to the games and hope you like them. Okay, we're facing probably the Meditating Mages deck. Oh, nice to see this avatar, by the way. This is the first time I'm matching up against this. Okay, so what do we do here on blue coin? I mean, it would be better if I had red coin so that I could play Siege. I think Envoy is too weak. Okay, nice that I have Amphibious Assault here. I'll probably start with... Okay, so I'm gonna need bronzes then, the new card. I don't plan to play... Okay, I'll keep this. I really wanted to play Art Student. But the other option is just better. Yeah, I'm gonna play this first. I'm not gonna use the leader on it. Okay, here comes the defender. I think I'm gonna play this. And then somehow create a pocket. Turn later. Okay, that is very dangerous.
My new eyes, do you like them?
I could move the defender and kill Iron later. Or maybe just play Siege. Yeah, I think playing Siege makes sense here. I just need to destroy everything. I'll probably, you know, I mean, this deck doesn't have any control options. So I have to deny all of the resilience here. Unfortunately, I don't have the dueling units. It's putting more units so that my bombardment loses its effect. Here comes Chapter of Wizards. He kinda roped. Let's see if he could find the card that he was looking for, but that's probably not it. Well, this... okay, so that won't be very useful here. So I have 5 siege engines, so bombardment will be huge. Okay, here comes one of the meditating mages. And we'll see plenty more. Hopefully we can kill them. Okay, Mushy Truffle. That should do as well. Hopefully this is just one, so maybe... okay. So I want Battering Jam to actually hit this. And then we play one of the golds, because... yeah, let's do that. Here comes a big bombardment. Let's kill this.
I shall teach them a lesson they will not forget.
Okay, I'm gonna kill this anyway. So let's just give bleeding to this. Rune word.
Warm up with a fire spell.
Interesting, he couldn't find the meditating mage.
Kaboom. Shit, how'd that go?
Okay, so one turn left.
What can I do?
I'm gonna like iron and focus on killing these. Nice. Okay, she's trying to put more units on the board. Wait, how did this get 4 all of a sudden? Am I missing something?
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you.
Nice. Okay, let's boost something, I guess. And then kill this. Oh shit, I was screwed up there. Big time, I screwed up big time. Do I have another boiling oil? I don't. That's not good.
My home is wherever the road takes me.
Fortunately, it's just one. But bombardment will hit for a lot, so I'm gonna take that. And I made a mistake there, because that's a soldier. I should have put it next to these. Okay, the opponent concedes. There is no way he can develop those. Okay, so I mean, if you know what you're playing against, it's really easy to beat this deck, but you gotta have some control tools, obviously. Nice. I'm glad I got the win against this, let's say, somewhat cancerous deck, or whatever it is. It's not healthy for the game. That's obvious. Deadeye Ambush. Well, since there are a lot of greedy decks in the ladder, some people are preferring to play control decks, especially no unit decks like traps. So I totally expect traps here. And I'll probably gonna play my siege this turn and try to win on even. So that should be the strategy here. And these guys are pretty good. I don't want to change any of them. Okay, just as I expected. Okay, so if I play this and boost Inspired Zeal on it and do not click the order, I can play my siege and then play a unit from my hand, and I won't get heat waved if I do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's very risky, but I will do it.
It hasn't backfired yet.
Okay, here it is.
Let us sing the song of steel.
Okay, no heat wave. You still can heat wave this. He's gonna hit this and kill this. Nice, that's got.
Humans to the sea!
Okay. Let's hit this first. And then play what? Probably assault into reinforced ballista. Or maybe this. I kind of want to play these as well. But I think this is my best choice here. Let's go for it. Okay, if the opponent passes, it's gonna be tie. And I will take the tie. He's not willing to pass, obviously.
Look what square cat dragged in.
I could boiling oil this. Well, bombardment will hit a lot as well. Maybe I should play bombardment here. But the other one is targeted. So I think I'm gonna take that. And also creating a soldier pocket. Okay, I'm up. Okay, another one.
Do you hear? They approach.
Okay, so I could create a soldier pocket here. I'm gonna have to play a bronze unit though.
And it's all for me grog, me milky milking grog.
It's really difficult for the opponent to win here. He's gotta use all the leader. So still no traps. Okay, so he's gonna kill the ballista. Or this is probably vengeance. So it's not traps, because yeah, I mean people don't usually play this. I can move one unit actually. Yeah, there is a soldier pocket. Let's push this to the back. Also eliminate the order ability and get hit by trebuchet. I'm probably gonna win uneven here. I mean, these are really good cards to play in this situation because they are bronzes. Okay, here comes traps. I wonder what trap is that? I'm killing that. Okay, lovely. It's only a 4p card. So Pitfall Trap is wasted. Mission accomplished. Okay. I need to bleed the opponent. But if I play something big, he's gonna play the Serpent Trap. And I'm gonna play this.
Scrub this, scrub that, for fuck's sake, I'm sick of these chores.
I want an even, so it's really not that bad. I wonder what trap is that? I could casting content. No, it's early to do that. Gerhardt is a very good card here. I highly doubt. Well, this could be another pitfall trap. This is probably going to be useless, but I mean it could be a at 5 damage trap, so that is a risk. So I think I'm gonna go for this. And just play this.
If you could just sign the confirmation.
Okay, good choice. Okay, guess which trap is it? So that's the game now. Okay, so if I play this, if it's Serpent Traps, it's gonna kill Envoy, but that's fine. And it isn't. Oh, lovely. I love it. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this.
On guard! A duel! To a duel I challenge thee!
And put boost on this. And probably pass after that. On your Mancy into another stupid trap. Here comes Eldane, and that's the end of the game. There's probably Vernosiel left, although he used the other second charge of Onyoramancy, so if that single card remaining in his hand is Vernosiel, that's not gonna be enough either, so I'm not worried. Is Bernard Student okay here? I mean, having Ballista is better, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, let's try it. Yeah, that is better. So he's gonna keep playing traps. Sure. Now I'm gonna play Margarita here. And take 5 damage. Okay, it isn't. I wonder what trap is that? Serpent crushing. Okay, let's hit that. So So these are my last 2 cards. Not even that. So what trap is this? Serpent? Probably. Okay, then I'm gonna do this.
Sure. Be glad to.
Giants of the sword, bows raised!
Boost this actually. She can die. I don't care.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
Here comes Vernasil. And we'll see what the last trap is.
Then we'll take.
Okay, so what trap is this again?
Dogs have no honor. We saw their cities, delicate as if woven from the morning mist.
I'm not even gonna... Okay, so if I play a spell, my highest unit will get destroyed. Okay, so I'm gonna pass here. Just a pathetic attempt at playing traps. I also defeated a stupid meal deck. I didn't bother to record it. So I think this deck is doing pretty good against nonsense decks. Okay, I'm probably facing V. I mean, I'm kind of speechless. I haven't recorded all of the games. I mean, I'm not sharing all of the games that I played today, but I mean, what is this with Gwent this season? Get rid of this. Unfortunately, I'm not running Baron, so Siege is doing nothing to this deck. Yeah, that's a downgrade. Wait a second, this is not the Urn of Shadows, so this is probably something fun to play against, at least. I'm gonna start with this. Watch my opponent play Manticore. Maybe. Okay, instead going for Thin.
Giants of the sword, bows raised!
I'm not gonna click on this and see what happens.
Be gone. Be gone.
Yeah, Miruno, sure, on blue coin.
Such a shame. I must kill you.
That's an easy target to kill. But I'm not gonna do that right now.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity.
I really prefer to play Vengeance first rounds. So I'm kind of thinning while doing that. Nice. I'm gonna play this. Okay, that's so This is the risk of running Hubert. I have yet to play a soldier next to this, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. So Hubert has 9 counters, so I only used 1 order, I guess. Another consumer. Okay. Let's pass them. So I kinda use it to maybe thin out 1 card. Other than that, it wasn't really useful. I'm glad I'm not playing against V, so I'm not gonna be mad even if I lose this game. So gotta you know, give kudos to players who play, you know, real decks and don't try cancer stuff. Although, you know, having your card stolen isn't the best of thing. Okay. Okay, Hound. Sure. Let's match it with Siege. And watch our Siege get heat wave. Maybe. I think Siege is kinda stronger against Hound. That sucks. It's just boiling oil, that. Or should I? Because this is an additional consumer. Or we can just lock it. But luck could be useful against something else. Okay, Natalis could play boiling oil. Yeah, let's do that.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
So both of us get rid of the scenario companions. I don't want to play all of my siege engines yet, because there are no units on the board, but here it is, one of them, so he has to use 1 leader. Otherwise it's getting locked. Yeah. That's what I thought. Now I can play my stuff. RP egg. That's very good. You know, having a 6-point card not boosted. Okay. Let's hit this. And then play this. Okay, Nitrate didn't get hit, that's good. So I need 11 points. Actually, it's less than that because there's bleeding. So I'm gonna amphibious assault into something not great like this.
If you could just sign the confirmation of receipt.
Okay, Hubert isn't coming out yet. I can click it. What's it's 4, 3. Oh my god, these are horrible. Okay, so we traded Siege and Haunt and didn't play any gold cards, but well, he played that left, so I think I'm in a good spot here. Okay, so please go away. That's very good. What am I missing here? Prince. So Bernard student is okay in the long term. So let's get rid of boiling oil. Ah, that's bad. Let's just play this.
Bang, kaboom. Shit, how'd that go?
Okay, so I have 3 charges. What will those charges be? One of them here. The rest. Okay, so what am I resurrecting with Shani? Carrack Marine. So I don't need leader for that. So second leader will go to Ballista then. Seriously, is it worth it? That's... okay. Sure. Now we can play something big here. Like this. Yeah, that will be good though. Yeah. I'm gonna play it on actually back row. Who knows, maybe I'll just, you know, not really, you know. Let's just hit this. I mean, I was thinking about resetting this with Gerhardt. That's not too big. Oglet. Is this worth locking? Maybe. It isn't very annoying for me, so I'm gonna play this.
Severed limbs, blood, and guts.
Okay, there is Hubert. So he already used... Well, actually, there is no need to click on this. So if the fog arrives, I really don't care much. Okay, so I totally expect something in between. So let's just lock that.
I hope we can trust you.
Or 3 rows. So that's 6 points actually. So this is more dangerous. And I think I should do something with this. Since the random damage could hit Marine. Another one. Okay, so that definitely Andrago Warrior is coming up. No doubt about it. And this could die. I should have clicked on leader. Made a mistake there. Yeah. Okay. I'm lucky with those hits, gotta admit. Okay, that's annoying because it has immunity. What are the last two cards?
We saw their cities, delicate as if woven from the morning mist.
And should I go for the casting contests? I don't think we need that. Well, that sucks. I can't duel. So I'm just gonna play this and boost random stuff. Can't hit anybody. So uninteractive Death Wish. Not enough. Well, GG definitely. It wasn't an unhealthy deck. Okay, so I displayed 3 games with you, shared 3 games with you. I hope you like them. I really had some unfortunate matchups. I'm not showing you those because I'm cursing at them. I mean, some stupid bribery rolls and so on. So it's just, you know, making me crazy and getting a lot of people angry about the game. So hopefully the game will get better with new expansions. I'm trying to stay optimistic, but the current meta is kinda meh. And a lot of competitive players are kind of bored of the game. So let's hope CD Projekt Red kind of fixes the game with the new cards. I mean, there are some interesting concepts and so on, but they shouldn't, you know, with broken cards or broken interactions. They need better playtesters, in my opinion. And that was my 2 cents. Okay, well, hope you liked the video and hope to see you in another duel video in the future. Bye bye.